Top, we have some election-related breaking news coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to take oath as the Prime Minister for a record-equaling third time on the 8th of June at Rashtrapati Bhavan. The Modi 2.0 cabinet today met for the final time before it was dissolved. Remember, preparations are already underway at Rashtrapati Bhavan. It's slated to remain closed until the 9th of June. The 8th of June is going to be the key date when the Prime Minister and his cabinet swear in. And remember, this is going to be a record-equaling third swearing in for the Prime Minister and his cabinet. Remember, the results of Lok Sabha elections were released yesterday itself, where the mandate for the Modi government was under scrutiny because while 400 par was one of the biggest cries of the NDA, they couldn't even manage 300. In fact, when it comes to the numbers, the verdict for India's 2024 Lok Sabha elections was 292 for the NDA, with the BJP not even reaching the majority mark, which is 272. And that's particularly important because what's going to be taking place now is a lens remains on two of the kingmakers, which are part of the NDA at this point. That includes Chandrababu Naidu as well as Nitish Kumar. Now, when it comes to the verdict of the Lok Sabha elections, while we mentioned that the NDA is 292 is one of the key points, of course, because that means that the Modi government is going to be swearing in for the third time. Again, a record and historic swearing in, which is going to be taking place on the 8th of June. The INDIA, which was the opposition bloc that was formed last year itself, has gotten a very strong 234 seats, which was not expected, especially when it came to the exit polls itself, which had predicted just a little over 100 seats. But when it came down to the final count, the INDIA bloc got 234 votes. Now, we're crossing over to my colleague Priyank to get us more on this. Priyank, when we're talking about the swearing-in ceremony, we're learning that the date finally is going to be on the 8th of June, which is going to be taking place, of course, at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Tell us more about the preparations that are underway.
See, right now the process of sending the resignation by Prime Minister Modi is expected to happen at the Rashtrapati Bhavan because in a short while, short back now, we have seen Prime Minister Cascade entering at the President's house, and it is likely that the press statement will come out, which will show the pictures of Prime Minister giving his resignation letter to the Prime Minister of the country. President of the country. On the other side, the coalition partners have already arrived here in the national capital. Nitish Kumar is already here. Chandrababu Naidu is already on his way from the airport towards his residence, and all these people will be meeting late in the evening. The opposition party is also trying to chalk out the strategy because what it was being hinted yesterday that they were trying to get in touch with Chandrababu Naidu, which has been not so much clearly rejected by Mr. Naidu, but he has also said that he will decide post meeting with the NDA allies today evening. So in a short while from now, we are expecting that the press statement will come out from the President's house with the pictures of PM and the President of the country. We are here. We are expecting that within 5 to 10 minutes from now, the Prime Minister will be leaving from the President's house.
Priyank, do stay with us. We also know that the Modi 2.0 cabinet had met today for the final time before it was dissolved. Can you tell us more about what took place during that meeting?
There were cabinet ministers because it was the last cabinet meeting for this parliamentary session and this present government. So all these ministers, the top cabinet rank ministers like Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, everyone was there at the PM's residence where the cabinet meeting ended half an hour back. And soon after the meeting has ended, the Prime Minister has reached. What were the exact reasons and the minutes of the meeting is yet to be shared. But what it has been decided so far that there would be a change in the cabinet because the coalition partners will be certainly asking about the cabinet portfolio to their MPs. So these things have already been discussed in this particular cabinet meeting, which ended, half an hour back. It is going to be very important to be seen that what will happen and what will be the final outcome of the NDA alliance meet, which is expected to happen today evening. But much before that, the PM is here at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and most probably he has given his resignation as the Prime Minister. And in a short while, by probably today or tomorrow, the PM is expected to once again come here with the list of the MPs who are supporting him for the formation of the new government.